We are on. We are on. Mitra, can you hear me?
Yes, we are on.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. Yep.
My camera is not showing me. Okay. 165, 167. I don't see the speakers or the panelists. Okay. I don't see Tao also.
Where are you?
Tao is there. Okay, good. Oh, yes, I'm here. Okay. Let's start. We have 180 people joined in. Let's cross 200 and then we will immediately start. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Today we do the 6th episode. Today we do the 8th episode of season 6. My name is Ashfaq Ahmed. I'm the anchor of PMI Chapter Exchange Program, and I'm also the Vice President of PMI Mumbai Chapter. Before we begin, would like to acknowledge our current volunteers from the Chapter Exchange Program. We have Tao. Tao, you want to say hi to the audience? Tao is also our keynote speaker today, and he's been our
Hi everyone, welcome to joining us.
Thank you, Tao. Priscilla from PMI Sao Paulo, Brazil chapter. Priscilla, you want to say hi?
Hi everyone, welcome. It's morning here. Enjoy the event.
Thank you. Anita, you want to say hi to the crowd?
Hello, hi everyone. Have a great evening. Enjoy the session.
Thank you. Amod, are you there?
Hey, hello.
Okay. Yeah, Amod.
Yes.
You
So,
want to say hi to
is
our audience?
anyone yet to join the stage? Please let me know.
3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. No. Okay. Aman, you want to say hi to the
Hi
audience?
everybody.
Yes.
Hello everybody.
Okay. Okay. Now that we have done, I will share my screen so that we get to the next one. Share screen. Okay. So today we have a few sessions and events lined up. A spotlight chapter presentation by the Gujarat India chapter. Then we have before that we have a keynote session by Tao on the AI and machine learning in project management, followed by the panel discussion with our moderator Mitra, Wani from Mumbai chapter. A few details about about the CXP program that we have all been a part of, and I want to share that the videos and nuggets every time after the event we get requests asking people where can I see the video or is it recorded. So I wanted to mention here clearly that these recordings are and nuggets are present on the chapter exchange page on the PMI Mumbai chapter.org. So we will share this link in the chat in a few minutes. And just wanted you to know that 80% of the registration and attendees are from outside India. For the today events also, we have around 1100 plus members from 53 plus countries. So panelists are from most of our events. Panelists are from 5 different countries. Speakers from 6 different continents, 5 different continents, 6 different countries, and attendees, as you know, from across the globe. And in case you have any questions, because last time or a week before, a month before, we saw that there was some request about PDUs, and the emails were sent across to different people. And so this is the email ID. If you have any challenges with the event, or you want to share some feedback, or you have a request for a speaker or a moderator or a volunteer, do write us on PMI Chapter Exchange @PMI Mumbai Chapter.org. These are the three events that we have planned for going forward: October, November, and December. We have a link, a QR code for you to register for the 17th October event. It's going to come up shortly. And as we progress, maybe in the month of October or November, we will start preparing for our 2026 events. And probably in the month of December, I will share the list of all the events that we are planning to do in the following year. This is the chapter exchange effect. Over to Priscilla.
Thank you, Amen. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. We are thrilled to welcome friends from across the globe, representing 38 PMI chapters from North America, Latin America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Before we wrap up, we'll share a registration link for our October event. Stay tuned until the end. We are excited to announce that today's session has reached over 1,100 registrations from 53 countries across various continents. Thank you for being part of this global movement. Next one, please. As we begin, we encourage you to keep networking using the chat window. You can update your profile in our Meet with your LinkedIn details and connect with fellow attendees. A quick reminder, this session is being recorded. So if you feel uncomfortable in any way, you may choose not to attend. Otherwise, you are welcome to continue. Please also note that speakers are sharing insights in their individual capacities, and their views do not necessarily reflect those of their organizations. Next one, please. Now we have a special invitation. As in past events, we invite you to participate in our attendee spotlight session. To join, simply share an inspiring quote or comment related to today's topic in the chat window. Our team will select one to spotlight at the end of this session. We look forward to seeing your contributions. Over to you, Ahmed.
Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you so much. Just a snapshot of our program. Chapter Exchange is a PMI chapter collaboration initiative. We have 38 partnering chapters and many supporting chapters on this program, representing all regions that PMI is in today. We are also in discussion with many other local and global chapters, and we will onboard them soon. PMI Chapter Exchange is a virtual community of chapter leaders, a community that transcends across countries, continents, and culture. And we would like to put it that way. Our vision is to evangelize cross-chapter collaboration and encourage cultural diversity. It is all about teamwork, co-creating monthly events to bring diverse perspectives to our chapters members, spurring networking and collaboration opportunities. And by doing this, we are building a community to share good practices within and external to the program. That is why you will notice chapters from diverse backgrounds participating in this program, because we truly believe diverse connection leads to innovative solutions. This is the chapter exchange book that we have published earlier. And over to Priscilla.
Thank you again. And I have the honor to introduce our keynote of the day, Tao Chun Liu. Tao, a PMI Global Summit 2024 speaker, PMI AI subject matter expert, PMO Impact Summit speaker, and PMI EF superstar volunteer, is a recognized authority in AI and Agile. With 7 years in AI and 8 in Agile, he holds PMP, AHPP, DASSM, and PSPOII credentials. Tao has delivered 80 plus GenAI workshops, 50 plus international talks, and partnered with 20 plus organizations on research. As an Agile coach and Scrum Master, he has led 3,000 over sprints and managed multi-million-dollar projects. Passionate about digital transformation, Tao empowers professionals to thrive in the AI-driven project economy through insights, strategies, and hands-on expertise. Wow, I'm your fan, Tao. You rock. Over to you.
Hi, thanks Priscilla for introducing me, and it's really my honor to be here. And today I talk about AI in project management, and which is my specialty. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Just 10 minutes, very short. So buck up. Let's get started. Next slide, please. Okay, so just as Priscilla just introduced, and I have so much that's credential and also the experience. So thanks Priscilla for introducing me. So I will not using more for your time. And so I just want to add on. So and just backstage, just last slide, please.
Last
Come
slide.
on.
Okay.
Last slide, yes. So I just want to mention that we have also done some AI contributions, including like PMI. So if you see my names in here in some of the PMI publications, don't be surprised. So because I have been introduced, I have been interviewed by them. So lots of the contributions. Hopefully will be. Also, those things will be going to be on publishing in soon in 3 months or so. So that's it. And also I was getting in touch with Harvard University in Dubai, and I was build one education server for them as volunteer. And also the Northampton University and Malaysia Penghan for research papers, and also Taiwan Normal University as used doing the paper. So I work with lots of university and also lots of the institute. So and as I've been keep building, and hopefully we can get a stronger AI community. So next slide, please. So as mentioned, I have over 60 plus AI workshop, 60 plus corp training, 40 plus international events, and 24 Gen AI application courses. Next. Okay, so let's get it started. Let's get something interesting here. So in this era, okay, so we are going to be as perspective, we have to have a fast iterations. Now we have really fast iterations. In the past, we always have like we say 2 weeks or 3 weeks iteration or sprints. What we might be fast enough for everybody, but nowadays after 2022, we have seen faster iteration include like 3 or 4 days. So that means we could have one product in 3 or 4 days. So that's how fast it is. So every time you wake up, you see lots of AI product, and you'll see lots of your flow in your like the X, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, lots of AI product, new product you will see. So that's how fast it's going to be. And so we have social project initiative. So only like as we calculated before, only 300 every 300 projects will come with one real successful project will show in front of you guys. So that means we have 6,000 project or product delivered every single day, but that means we have over 3 million or 4 million product are under research right now. So that's how fast it is. So now we have to embrace fast, rapid change requirements. In the past, before 2022, we have seen the change management is more like the prohibited word. We project management don't like to see the change management. If you happen to study PMIcXpS6, you might know that every time we have a change, we need to go under the change management committee or something like that. So that means we have to go through everything and probably 1 or 2 weeks, and then some change will be granted, some change will be not. So that's the thing that was used to be getting back in 2016. But nowadays we have to face rapid change requirements every single day. So every time, even so we don't want to change, our boss want to change. Even so our boss don't want to change, our partner want to change. Even so our partner doesn't want to change, our stakeholder want to change. If our stakeholder don't want to change, our competitor want to change. If our competitor doesn't want to change, Donald Trump want to change. So everybody want to change. So that's why we have to make sure that we are staying in head of the wave and make sure that we are not left behind. So change management is the key now in the project management. So no matter you like it or not, and flexibility will be the key as well, because we have so many changes. So we are more flexible. So that's the key of the Gen AI era. Also, we have the more like collaborate leadership. Well, in my team, I mean, now we have so many changes, so we have to embrace the team from everywhere. In my team, I know we have the people from Sri Lanka, we have people from India, and we also have the people from Dubai. So people from everywhere in my team. So that's get used to be, as become normal. In the past, probably will not get that used to be, but now it's kind of normal things. So corporate leadership will be the key. Another thing, we have to work one more stakeholders. That's maybe not human. That's called AI, Gen AI. So to me, like Gen AI is not a tools, it's a stakeholders. Why I say that? When we define a tool in the PMBOK, we always say we always have a one input, we in the ITTO, right? So you have input, tools, and output. So that's our flow. So every flow, every single cube, we will have that ITTO. So in order to make the every flow in quality, we have to do quality check. We have to make sure that if we have the same input, the same tool, we should have the same output every single time. But nowadays we have a Gen AI in our, if that's called a tool, then we have input, we have Gen AI, doesn't matter is a ChatGPT or Gemini or anything else you want to be, then we cannot have the same output. So that's why we cannot define the Gen AI as a tool. That simple. If you happen to watch the TED talk from last year, that's the title called "What is an AI Anyway?" It the author, the speaker, defined it as a new species. So that's how different it's going to be. Gen AI have its own characteristic, has its own behavior. So I always remind my colleagues or my partners, if you happen to have a one Gen AI within your processes, with your automation processes, you have to check that every single day. So every day you have to check, is this AI okay for work? And every time you have to prepare a substitute for the AI to make sure that if that doesn't work, if it failed, do you have another alternative solutions to work around? Do you have another prompt to make sure this going to work again? So this time we have to check every single day. It's just like your colleagues. But your colleagues have a bad mood. If he or she argue with her partners or her wife or husbands last night, he or she probably don't want to go to have bad mood, has a bad mood. So that's why you have to embrace that. You have to embrace different way of working. In the past, we have deal with only the human. Nowadays, we add one more stakeholders, which is the Gen AI. So we have to completely think of different kind of ideas. How should we embrace them? How should we use the empathy, or use all the power skills to collaborate with the AI, Gen AI? So now this is the key right now. So next, please. Next slide. So just to get a quite quick about. So nowadays we use the Gen AI for use the project manager today. We use the report generations, project progress tracking, meeting assistant, document handling, and risk alerts. So these are the key things we are going to use every single day. And so so if you're still using, if you don't use Gen AI, you probably will get a lot of pictures. So this way we can automatically do everything. We can do process checking and meeting assistant. We just simply have the AI assistant every single day we pop in. So sometimes we have more AI assistant in our meeting. and document handling as well. So this is the key we are using right now. And probably if you are only doing this in your office, as a human, then you're probably going to get out of the picture very soon. So you probably think about the time how to deal with this AI now. So next slide, please. Next slide. So this is the organization structure we're going to look at, the 4C in the futures. So in the future, probably what we're going to do, because now we don't do those things, we don't do the tracking, we don't do the meeting minutes, we don't do those kind of things. What should we do? In the future, we have lots of things to do. We will not have as this map tree structure shows. In the future, we predict there probably is no coders as human coders in the future. You just heard that Google just fired 50% of the coders and the programmers because the last week or so. So that will be the key. So now for the AI coders, now the second we are going to handle all the AI coders. We probably will not as a PM, probably will be working with the SN or business analysis or SA as well. So this kind of second levels we are going to lead. And so we are going to face all the kind of situation. We're probably going to substitute with system analysis or business analysis every single day. And then after the top of us, we are going to have a senior programmers. And senior programmers will check the code is probably working well. And then we have the program manager will make sure that everything is going right, and sales will talk to the clients. So this kind of thing we're going to check every single time. And so our job will become much larger and much bigger, much important in the future. So because we are going to lead all the AI coders or programmers do everything under control. So those are the things we are going to see, we're going to do in the future. So next, please. Next slide. So just I just want to do one short AI demo we'll do in the future. So what next in the future life, what the PM the daily life will be. So your boss probably will tell you this. Okay, in 2 hours, you are going to meet your business partner in Taiwan. Okay, you are talking to your business partner, and probably sorry about that. So our sales or our corporate partner probably just left the office these days. So you have to substitute for their roles. So what should you do? So this is going to be the scenario. Just 2 days, you just walk into the office and you just face these situations. So in the future probably will do this every single day. Probably a system analysis will call in sick, and you should substitute his job while AI coder is not working well. So you have to do some coding, some business analysis. You have to do some business analysis stuff. So that thing will be going into the future. So let's do this demo first. So next slide, please. So you have no idea. Next slide. So you have no idea what you do. So you just basically, can you play the video? Yes, please. So you have no idea what to do. So just ask the AI agents. I'm doing 2 pages proposal for my business partner in Taiwan. Please search my PRD and find the real answer. So then I will have the PRD right away. Even though I don't have any knowledge or little knowledge about this stuff, I know the PR, where is the PRD located, and so I can do this. I can have a PRD with using my AI agents. And you might need to know now the NCP is cooperating with the Zapier and also the cloud. So now that you can use the NCP as AI agents with the cloud. So this is how I get the very fast, simple the proposal right away. So next slide, please. Next slide. And then, so since I have a proposal, I want to copy this proposal to my Google Doc so I can fix later. So just do this and just click yes. So I copy my proposal to Google Doc. Okay, there it is. Okay, but it's way too fast. Okay. So then I want to make a three page slides. Am I playing too fast? You need to let the finish. Yes. do this one more time. Click the play. So now I want to do the 3-page slides for my business partner. And first of all, it misunderstood what I want to do. So it gave me some kind of the HTML files, but I will let it finish this. That's okay. So I will have 2 slides after this finished. So after that, I have HTML style slide, but now I really want to put in the gamma. So I just say, okay, can you put using the gamma right now? So then I let it create a gamma slide for me. And now I open my gamma, I will see my slide right here. Okay, so this might not be perfect, but I still will edit it later. But that's at least I got 3 pages slides here with me. So next slide, please. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yes. Now, okay, play it. Yes. Yeah, play it. Can you play it? Yes, please. Okay. So now I have a slide. I want to make sure that I have a perfect proposal. So I will put something head up in my Telegram. So let's see. I will say send 10 key points to my Telegram, so I know what I pay attention to during my proposal. So now if I have missed anything, then I will probably the Telegram will kind of save me or kind of side notes for me. So there you go. So 10 points. So I will not get some mess up or not look like an idiot in front of my partners, like my business partners. So that's about my very simple things we'll kind of do in the future. So because we have lots too many things to handle, and then we are going to work with our AI agents and create a more valuable thing for our companies. So next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. Yes. So okay, thank you so much, and hopefully not too long. And so I hope you enjoy the rest panel. Thank you. Am I on mute?
Oh, yes. You lost all the words that I said. My goodness. Okay, so now the next segment for our session today is the spotlight chapter of the month. So this month we have Gujarat chapter, and it's been um, Gujarat chapter, and we have the Gujarat chapter president, Mr. PMIcXpS6E8, who is going to present the spotlight for the Gujarat chapter. Let me just share my screen again.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are, depending on the time zone. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, I just present share screen. We were okay. Okay, that is PMIcXpS6E8. PMIcXpS6E8 is the president of Gujarat chapter. He's an executive director and joint CEO at Dev Information Technology Limited. He believes in leading by example, aligning technologies, process, and people to maximize IT investment. With 22 plus years of experience, including 14 years in the US, earning an MS in Computer Science, ITIL, and PMP certification, he has led global projects across websites, ERPs, and automation solutions. He drives governance, PMO, and CRS initiative while serving as the president of Gujarat chapter, fostering project management awareness through workshops and mentoring. Passionate about social impact, he actively supports Yuva Non-Stoppable, earning recognition as a youth icon for empowering underprivileged community. Prerak, the floor is all yours. I'll go to the next slide.
Please, thank you. First of all, thank you for having me to represent Gujarat chapter here. It's definitely an honor and pleasure. Being a spotlight, would like to share some few things about the chapter. Gujarat chapter, part of Region 11, one of the youngest, or actually the youngest. We were born just 5 years ago during COVID time. Started with 25 people, 25 members. We reached to 300 plus in 2023, and then with the single membership rollout, we are now at 1100 plus members just in a short journey of 5 years. We were one of the youngest to receive the Chapter of the Year award back in 2022 for the work that we did in terms of the growth, in terms of the value delivery and the new initiatives. We are proud to be early adopter of the PMI Student Club. We are trendsetter in the region. We already have 2 student clubs running at 2 very premier institutes, the universities in Gujarat, and we are getting ready for our 3rd one. We are going very slow and steady, making sure the framework and the structure is in place, which can scale and be replicated. As a project manager, plan first, then execute, and then deliver is our motto. We are part of the core team for the chapter exchange event since almost 3 years. We are contributing at a global and region level. We also assume the chairpersonship of a women engagement committee. Our VP volunteering, Hiral Vyasdave, has been leading the WEC, and our VP academics, Sandeep Karia, is part of the core team of the chapter exchange team. We started our annual conference in the 3rd year of our journey, and we have been continuing so. This is the 5th year. We have our 3rd conference, which will be in December 2025. So people in India or wherever, you are more than welcome. We have been seeing the steady growth in that. Started with the 300 people in 2023. We reached about 350, 375 in 2024, and this year we are targeting 500 participants. We always have been talking about the futuristic themes. First was on IoT, the next was emerging technologies, and this year we're working it out. That said, this quick growth, from 25, Ashfaq, yes, from 25 to 1,000, and the entire state, which is 50 million acres in the size. Our 1,100 plus members are spread across the wide geography, and keeping them engaged is the most important task and challenge we have at hand. But every challenge is an opportunity, and that is what we are ready for. Our focus for this year is expand, connect, and engage in a meaningful ways. It is not just about the content. We all are project managers. We all want to know more about it. We are learning in many different ways, but that is not what we elevate our world in line with our mission and vision for PMI. We want to come up with the projects that inculcate people's empathy and emotional quotient. Keeping that in mind, we are starting few initiatives in this year. I'll just walk you through. I would love to walk you through those. First is a PMP mentorship group, more of a study group where we want to support our fellow members who are aspirant for PMP. They may not be members, but they are willing to become member. That is, support them and make them part of the community. Sandeep has been leading that. We are also kickstarting our special initiative groups because 1,100 members, various domain, and everything cannot be just so common. So making sure while project management is across, we want to make sure that we nurture their special interests. We are starting with 2 SIGs this year, construction and manufacturing, and looking forward to more participation there. The 3rd one is close to my heart and very special for the chapter, is to make a difference. While we are learning our professional by sharing and caring, as a project manager, we are empathetic by nature, and we want to contribute to elevate our world and make a world a better place. We are coming up with the program in a sustainability. This program is unique in a way that it will provide opportunity to every member to become a sustainability ambassador. So this is not going to be limited to members. While members will have opportunity to lead, we are going to target their corporates. So sustainability initiatives can spread multifold. Every member every company that they are working for, that will experience the sustainability. We are focusing on very trivial, our day-to-day habits. This can make a big difference. We have templates and all of that, and we'll be teaching members. And another one is quarterly town hall. While all the PM forum and the PMPS certification examination courses, the conference is happening, to make sure that this rapid growth, we connect with as many members. As a board, we'll be reaching out to, we'll be running this quarterly session where the board will be available, number one, to present what we are doing, and number two, to address any query in an open format, so that all members are benefited by the knowledge and the practices that we want to follow as a board. So these are the few initiatives. Again, idea is to reach as many as frequently as possible in a meaningful way, which is aligned to our PMI's objective of leveraging project management skills to elevate our world. So, those are the initiatives. Some of those are easily replicable. Any chapter willing to participate or support or learn from there or implement, more than welcome. Please reach out to us. Now, next few slides are about the glimpses. This is our conference, and then these are the chapter exchange contributions made by the chapter at different levels, as a forward note, as a speaker, as a panelist, and so on and so forth. We give opportunity of volunteers as well as board members, so they all are also growing in their respective dimensions. Next, please. This is WEC, the initiative at a R11 level, where we want to improve the engagement and bring more women into the community. There are many women. Women are the best project managers. They are practicing that day in and day out on their home front. We want to bring them on board, them as part of the community, engage more effectively. And that has been doing something amazing. Hirol has been leading that, and we are very proud of that. Next, please. And these are some of the pictures of our student club activities. We have formalized MOU signed with the 2 universities. We have been doing regular activity. We have defined calendar for each college that comes on board as a student club. As a chapter, we contribute by engaging with the students, guiding and nurturing and mentoring them in many different ways. And it comes to the stage where students take the leadership and run the activities, and we become their support staff, so to speak. Has been really going well, and we are very proud of this as well. Something that you all may want to replicate within your chapters. It is very fulfilling and satisfying. So with that, I rest my presentation about PMI Gujarat chapter as a spotlight. Once again, I sincerely appreciate inviting us over, and look forward to working with all of you, collaborate as much as we can to make a difference and elevate our world. Thank you. Ashfaq, over to you.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Prerak. Thank you so much for presenting, for bringing Gujarat chapter to the chapter exchange program. Happy to learn so many new things about the chapter and the event that you guys do. Probably some of us will reach out to you and to learn more about how it's been planned and executed. I'm sure you'll be more than happy to help us on this regard. So thank you so much once again. And moving on to the panel discussion. Today we have Mitra Wani as our moderator for the event. And Mitra, are you there? Are you on the stage?
Yes, I'm there.
Mitra has 20 plus years of experience and has been leading strategic transformation initiative. And he has been on the board of PMI Mumbai chapter for multiple years in multiple roles. And he's volunteered with the chapter for more than 15 years. So over to Mitra, and I will just stop sharing my slides. Yeah, go ahead, Mitra.
Sure. Thank you, Antoine. Hi, everyone. So I would like to
I
have
have
a
to share.
hi.
Share. Yeah, I still have to share. Just a minute, I'll share again.
Yep. Yeah, you can please share.
Today Murphy is very active. Okay, go ahead, Mitra.
Okay, 1 second. It's coming up. Yeah, so I would just like to go in circle, and since we have quite good number of panelists from different background, I would like to take a quick minute and let everyone introduce themselves, and then we directly jump into the questions and the sessions that we've already planned for. So maybe could you please give a quick background?
Tamirul, can you quickly introduce yourself? Tamirul, are you there? Amod, do we have all the panelists on the stage?
So Ahmed, you
Yes,
want to move
yes,
to the next
yes.
member for now?
Go to the next one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's, yes, perfect.
Uran, you want to quickly introduce
Yeah.
yourself?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Nice to meet you. I'm currently worked as a Scrum Master at the PMIcXpS6E8. This company is working on the LLM and NLP technology products. And I have last 2 years familiar with AI. It's very helpful for our project management and business analysis process. And actually, it's a very helpful to agile purchasing. It's a very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Uran.
Thank you. Okay, maybe Justina can.
Hello, everyone. Yes, hello, everyone from beautiful and sunny Poland. Happy to be here. My name is Justyna Górak, and right now I have an experience. I'm sharing the experience as an organizational project manager responsible for the transformation. But I'm also, since 7 years, a women community leader here in Poland. I'm also a university lecturer and cooperating with PMI Poland chapter since a couple of years as a mentor, coach, or panelist. I've had over 20 years of experience in process and project management in IT and retail, with the very strong background in people management, in leadership. Also being very focused as volunteers as volunteer, having several of certifications in project management and change management. Since a couple of years using AI tools and methodology, focusing always on the ethical side and on the leadership side of the tools. Thank you very much.
Wendy, you want to go next?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Wendy.
Hello. Hi, Wendy. We can hear you.
Hey. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Wendy Plata. I'm here from Ecuador, in the middle of the world. I feel so happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me in this special event exchange program. Especially thanks PMI Gujarat Chapter for its kind invitation to be panelist in this event. My current role is CEO and founder of Silver Quality Consulting in Ecuador. It's a firm who works on AI and quantum computing research and obviously project management. And I have been collaborating with some chapters here in Ecuador. In my experience, I have been a statistician, processing data, and obviously finding some important insights from data. And nowadays, I am doing some research in quantum computing and AI in order to improve processes and to be more productive and efficient. I have over 15 years in project management, in education and IT, and obviously in statistics. And something important is to focus on power skills related to emotional intelligence and nowadays emotional paycheck, where I am and nowadays ambassador of those kind of focus on leadership and on human being well-being. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you, Wendy. So we have next.
Good.
Yes. Hi, everyone. So my name is Brice NSOLA. I'm define myself as a digital passionate. So currently, I'm working at the MTN Group, where I'm in charge of next generation BSS, where the focus is introduce AI in lot of IT ecosystem to bring more efficiency and innovation. And we manage project and solution at a scale up to 16 countries. In terms of experience, I have more than 50 years in the enterprise architecture and in solution architecture space, where I'm supporting a lot PMO function in terms of solution scope and solution design. I've also have 20 years in the telco industry, where one of my main focus is to bring innovation and new technology to create value for the organization. So I have a master degree in telecom engineering, and I'm currently going through an executive MBA. I have other certification on TOGAF, Azure, and TM Forum, as I spent quite some time on the telecom industry. I'm really happy to be there, representing Cameroon, representing Africa, and I hope we will have an interesting exchange. Thank you.
Thank you, Brick. Over to Mitra. I'll just stop sharing.
Sure. Thanks, sir. Thanks, Amit. So let me start with some of the questions that we have. Hi, can
Tamirul,
Yeah.
Tamirul, do you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Sorry. Actually, due to a power cut here, power interruption, I could not on time. I was there.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah,
sure.
Go ahead, please.
I'm Khandoker Tamirul Islam from Bangladesh. I'm a member of PMI Bangladesh and coordinator, volunteer of PMI Bangladesh, and also as a current role, I am volunteering in International Institute of Business Analysis, IIBA, as VP Marketing. By profession, I'm head of project management at Tech Vision. It's a software house, a IT company in Bangladesh, and we are mainly
I can't hear him. Can you? I think he's again having some network issue or power issue. Mitra, you can go ahead with the questions, please.
Yeah, hi. I think I can. Yeah, I think probably you guys can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So we have a few questions already as part of our discussion, and then one of them. Let me just start with the question. Yeah. So I have a question for Tao, and it is mainly around how can AI tools help in streamlining scheduling, budgeting, and resource allocation when it comes to project management?
Yeah, so hi. So just as mentioned before, I think still project management is not AI change a big way, but to me, like AI still is a partner, right? So it change a lot of things as a partner. So it's not just a tool, and it shifts us to the way we lead the how we lead the projects. So traditional project management have oversight. We look at the reports, the variance charts, and risk adjust after fact, then try to correct course. So AI changed it by the way of working in the real time, and it can detect subsets, patterns across schedule, budgets, and resources, and often long before a human can notice them. And the real power is that how we reference of project management. Instead of spending the energy firefighting, and we can relocate the resources proactively, optimize the team capacity, and focus on stakeholder value creations. So that's how important this is. And the AI is not going to replace your job; it's going to work with you. So it's we always ask that as in the agile, we always ask them as a consultant job. So it's not going to we are going to ask them for their um, suggestions, but not take off them. So AI essentially augments the project management roles for tactical, executive, strategic leadership. So and it equips us with oversights and not just just hindage and the fundamental evaluate our the professions. So that's my take. That's my take.
Right. Right. Thank you. Thanks so much. No, definitely, I completely agree. I think it's more about to help and augment the work of a project manager. I have another question for Wendy. In what ways do you think can machine learning help forecast project risks or cost over time, etc.?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Now, can you hear me now? Yes? Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Machine learning turns project data into probabilities we can act on. In my research field, I have seen some models, interesting models, but I would like to point three of them. One of these is random forest regression, which is a technique for forecasting overruns in complex projects. This is very useful because offers a robust and multiple decision trees. And with these methods, the technique offers a robust and accurate approach to predict the final cost of a project. And this is very good for getting a more reliable budgeting. And the another technique that I have been doing some research about is about quantile regression to predict a distribution of cost over dates in order to detect cost overrun. And finally, the another technique is the GNN models, known as a graph neural network, that is used for learning how delays propagate across task dependencies. And as we see, all of these models in machine learning models helps us to manage risk and to focus on avoiding delays.
Right. Okay. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is Tamirul here? Just wanted to check if
Yes,
he's right.
yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes,
So I
I'm
had a
here.
question. Yeah, we
Sorry,
have a question
I'm
for
sorry.
you as well. In terms
Sure.
of what do you think, should project managers rely on completely AI-driven recommendations, or should we have some form of human intuition involved while making decisions?
Okay. First of all, thanks for the question and thanks for inviting me as I could not do my introduction completely. However, actually, that's a very good question, and it's not about the replacement or AI over human intuition or other way around. It's how the balancing works, as I feel. So AI very is very recommended and extremely valuable, undoubtedly, no doubt, because they can process huge volume of data and identify pattern, predict insights far faster than a human, no doubt there. And through using AI and machine learning algorithms, uh, we can predict the risks and the mitigation process. Also, AI can suggest based on the past record. So this reduces project managers' manual work a lot. So it's a very good thing. But the main thing is project management. What I think is not just about data and logic. I see project management as an art, not a science. And every art requires a human touch to furnish. Project management is about context, leadership, stakeholder engagement, alignment, and human dynamics as well. So, these things, like, it's tough for AI to understand the political sensitiveness, especially when you work for government jobs, you work for governments, and I'm dealing with governments for a long time in different projects. So this political sensitiveness, to understand who is sitting on the chair, how he will be liking the things, the emotional aspect, all these things, this is very much important for to understand for a project manager for any decision. So I would say project managers should absolutely leverage AI for evidence-based recommendations, but the final decision must be remain with the human, the project manager or
Right.
the team. Thank you.
Got it. Got it. Sure. Thanks. Thanks so much. But this also brings me to a next question, which is again connected on the same topic. This is to Brick. That in terms of if you are using AI recommendations, then what kind of safeguards do you think we should keep in place so that the recommendations don't go out of control and we're still tracking it?
Okay, in that case, actually, uh, we need what I think that say we need a proper governance to implement AI in any organization, or otherwise this can quickly become a like a black box. And this governance should be in three level. First of all, organizational level. Second, project level. Third, regular regulatory and industry level. So organizational level, you have to have policies, ethical guidelines, because ethic is a thing that has to be maintained by human. Accountability framework. In project level also, in you have to have a threshold that on what point human will overtake the AI if there is a conflict between AI suggestion and the human intuition.
Right.
And all about the industry, obviously we need regulations that all professional bodies use the same ethics.
Right. Absolutely, absolutely. Very valid points. I had one question related to adoption, and this is specifically to Justina. That how can organizations prepare their teams for adopting AI in their day-to-day project management or specifically project workflows?
Yes, thank you very much for that question. It's really important, especially in nowadays world where we rapidly integrate AI solutions, AI tools into project workflows. So the challenge is not only the technology itself, but it's deeply human who is sitting behind. So preparing teams for AI adoption requires strategic thinking of change management, skills development, workflow transformation, and from my experience in my organization, I can see that we really prepare our people to work with the AI which will happen tomorrow. So such resources like AI Learning Hub, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals, or Red Hat AI Training. Structure learning paths for project managers and technical teams. But we don't need to look around only into our organizations, but we have also the PMI library, and thanks to PMI organization, we can meet all here together. So do not forget about AI essentials for project professionals, shaping the future of project management with AI. It's when you are a member, it's free of charge, and you can really use it, and it's really useful for everyone. But also you can use the AI tools. In my organization, we use Microsoft, so Copilot, to automate meetings recaps, the email drafting, document generation, presentation generation, and it's really speeding up, as Tawo was showing, also in requests for services for projects. It's really speeding up the work. Also leverage platforms, Power Automate, Teams. It's also inciting with real-time collaboration and decision making. The change will come, and this is the only one thing which is certain. We can only prepare people for this transformation, and in every transformation we need to be prepared for the faults, for the errors, for for people doubts and queries. And this is the first step into of the successful transformation. First, we deal with the problems, then we solve it, and then we meet the success.
Right. Thanks. Thanks. So one question I have related to this topic, the same question, if you can continue on that one, is it more? It's more about what I mean. Who should take the ownership if an AI-based decision making doesn't go the right direction, if it goes the wrong way? How do you see it?
It's up to the organization. Is the organization mature and can take the decision? Then yes, of course. If we really have the organization who which wants to develop into this direction, which wants to be competitive on the nowadays market, then of course it is on the organization level. But we, as project managers, we need to be up to date with every new technology. We don't need to know it because we are no expert for it, but it's in PMBOK written. We are able to lead every project in every technical baseline. So we can build hospitals, we can we can coordinate IT projects, and also AI-driven projects. Did I answer your question?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's absolutely, that completely answers the question. The other one follow-up I had, and this is mainly, this question is for Brice. It is again something on the similar lines, but more to do with the trust level. So how do team members trust levels in AI, their independent trust levels in AI? How does it affect the adoption? So how do you see, and how can we improve that, whether it is the adoption rate or is it the trust level?
Hello. Okay, thank you. Regarding the trust, I think one of the first thing is we need to make sure that we have the top management and the leadership buy-in. because one of the main challenge that, for example, I face in where I'm working today is the shadow AI. Because when people or when employee, even project manager, realize that there is no guidance, so the first thing they do, they go to the shadow AI route, which increase the risk. So for me, it's really essential that we have the management buying. When we have the management buying, we bring now responsible AI into the picture, which now teach everyone what we think we need to do. And by that culture of learning, it'll help a lot everyone to progress. So for me, that's the first thing. And now the second thing also is we need to allow the culture of experimentation. Because one of also of the things that in the real environment, we don't know what we don't know. But by doing some experiment, we get some learning that will help us to prepare to the future. So for me, those are really the key. So management buying, responsible AI policy, and also manage proper governance to avoid shadow AI that may just put some information of the organization at risk. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Brice. I have a question. This one is for Wendy, and this question is specifically related to the biasing piece, where how should companies address AI bias when they're actually making some decisions related to project staffing, resourcing, etc.
Thank you, Mitra, for this question. I would like to share an example. Imagine an AI system might recommend only senior developers for critical tasks, but a fairness audit shows women are excluded. As we heard before, that women are the best project managers, but in this case, women were excluded because of biased historical data. By adding fairness rules, the model is retrained and the model could focus only on two important things: skills and availability, ensuring equal opportunities without affecting project delivery. With this example, I invite you and me to reflect on defining staffing as a project constraint system. Project constraint system means that it's not only a single process or an isolated process. We need to consider this like a system. In this sense, we understand that staffing in project manager is not only HR. It's balancing between scope. We need to balance scope, schedule, cost, quality, and we need to think about work-life balance too. Because with this new technology, AI and machine learning technology demands more time in order to learn how to give the artificial intelligence good instructions with prompt engineering. We are learning every day, and sometimes this learning process could become exhausting for project managers, because if you learn something today, you know, or maybe you feel identified with this, is that you learn something today, but maybe 1 week after, we can find a new technology more advanced, and we need to be in continuous learning. And so that when AI models recommend resources, they must be aligned with the constraints, but without encoding bias. And for that, we need a good training in order to understand the constraints and in order to be able to make and design and polish very good prompts for the AI. Companies should establish some resources allocation policies as a part of their project resources management plans. Explicitly starting with two important things, in my opinion. First of all, which attributes are relevant, like skills, like certifications, like project performance, availability, and avoid or identify which attributes are not relevant or could be protected, like gender, age, family status, disability conditions, etc. We need to do some plans about that in order to avoid bias. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much. I had one. I think I had one question specifically related to the governance, and I would like to let Tamirul probably take this one. This is more This is more related to that we have a good role now. I mean, we are using AI and pretty much having a good decent role in letting AI take project decision making. But what kind of governance we should apply so that in that case, even the decision making is pretty much quite monitored and ensure that it is taken in the right direction.
Okay, thank you. Actually, part of this answer has been given on my parts. That is, there has to be some governance, and that is on organization level,
right,
and project level. So in organization level, we have to have a AI policy, undoubtedly, that and the framework. And what I was saying, that ethical guidelines. So these policies, if organization do not practice such such governance system, then AI AI recommended results or suggestion can lead to a project failure also, because
right,
you see that at the end the decision taker is the human. Now, like if we think about COVID time, when suddenly COVID came out, then our many project schedule was distracted. Correct. So now AI cannot predict, because that was not the case that a historical data AI will have. On the other hand, last year in Bangladesh, we have experienced huge instability, political instability. Everything has been changed. Everything. And I am dealing with a government project. All focal persons have been changed. So this sort of risk, this cannot be managed or anticipated by AI. So human comes there. Now, whenever we generate any prediction or report or anything schedule through AI, we have to have a policy that, okay, up to this is okay, but one should have the authority to approve that decision to execute. And we have to have a threshold also, that if there is any conflict between AI suggestion and human intuition, then when we will stop and we will go with the human decision. Okay, so first of all, AI policy, second, ethical guidelines, and accountability framework. So these three things at the organization level must be there. to practice the AI driven tools.
Right.
And for project level also, there are AI oversight mechanism. There has to be a AI oversight mechanism in the project level.
Got it.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much for your valuable inputs. I have one question for Tao. Now, since we have multiple use cases, we keep building these days, and also we have multiple projects, portfolio, etc. So, how do you think we can use or leverage AI when it comes to managing portfolios and prioritizing multiple projects?
Okay, so yeah, I just finished my question. So okay, so I see AI is less than tools and more like, as I mentioned, more like a consulting sitting next to the portfolio manager. So
Mitra, can
it
you
looks
move
like
to
the
the next
entire set of the
cursor?
project,
Yeah.
analyzing the strategies, cost, risk, resources, then advise on more to focus. For example, it might give us some one project give higher ROI if we accelerate it, while it another could drain resources if we don't show it. So look like a good consultant. It doesn't make any decision for us. It give us opinions, options, scenarios, and foresights. So that the way, as a leader, project manager, or business analysis or system analysis, we can make decisions with much more confidence. An AI portfolio manager is not just to replace the human judgments; it's adding the trust advisor that help us to prioritize and smarter and deliver more values. So that's my take.
Right. Sure. Thanks. Thanks so much for your help and giving clarity on this point. I think we have a couple of few questions as well, which we've not. Yeah, there was another one in terms of this was for Wendy, and this question is related to how can AI help improve transparency and reporting to our stakeholders.
That's a great question, Mitra. Thank you for asking me. I would like to introduce a very
Mitra, can
interesting
you pick up a
technology.
few audience questions?
Technology which is related to agentic document extraction, and transparency is very important in order to build trust, and this technology is an AI powered APA that processes complex documents by breaking them down into component pieces and using reasoning to examine and to connect these components. Uh, some some companies like Landing AA and a Gentle AA are very proficient using these technologies that can be applied to stakeholder communications. In what way? One of these methods that they use is extracting project relevant information, and like decisions and commitments and everything from email threads. Everything is for handling email correspondence. And another case of study is receiving client feedback, and we need to process those kind of feedback forms and survey responses, evaluation documents to identify project insights. And finally, to improve vendors' communications. With this agentic document extractions, project managers, we can use it in order to improve the communications, extracting, delivering schedules, some specifications and performance metrics from supplier documents. And in advance, we can do some upgrades in technologies, we can use intelligence visualization and interaction systems. But what is the interesting things for agentic document extraction is that we can have different kind or format of documents. When you work with stakeholders, we need maybe invoice, with a table or something with graph, something related to different documents. And it selects those documents and divide it into chunks with some identifiers. And with this process, they use an AI-powered API in order to collect all this data and to apply some machine learning methods with some program languages in order to classify this kind of information, which is really useful for project managers in order to save time and in order to increase the transparency in our projects. Thank you so much.
Sure. Okay, thank you. So I have one question specifically related to, I think it is, I'm just looking at the audience question from Santosh Kumar, and the question is more on data privacy and security. The question is, how far are we from incorporating AI into project management where confidential data is safe and secure? Would anyone like to take this question?
Yes, I will try to. I will take it. Okay. That's a very good question. One of the first step that is always for me is about what is the governance. Because when you have the governance in place, the governance gives the guide on what we need to do and avoid us not do what we should not do. So that's the first thing for me. The second thing now, in most of the organization, we need to agree what is the right tool. For example, in some organizations that are using Microsoft, already Microsoft Suite is already embedded in all the information. So that makes very simple and very seamless to ensure that organization data remain already protected with the existing environment. So that now when we just add the AI layer for the project manager, that overall organization existing data set is already secure. So that's for me something really critical. The other thing also is you need to also, now you can have other solution where you make a collaboration between a lot of existing solution. You need to make sure when building those solutions that you have some key principle in mind. For example, usually when we build AI system, you need to ensure that there is a fairness. So where there is no bias, that's the first thing. The second thing also is the privacy and security. You need to make sure that no matter how you collaborate various systems or one system, you need to make sure that everything regarding data privacy and security is covered. Another thing also is the inclusiveness, because the AI should not be able to respond based on some criteria. So that is also something very critical. And now the last two principles that I think are also important, like some of the panelists already mentioned, is the transparency. Because with the transparency, we need to understand what is happening. That is also something very clear. And now the last part is the accountability, because at some point of time when issues happen, when they are challenged, when they are breached, is it the AI issue? Is it the person using the AI issue? Is it the organization because they are putting the AI system that have some weakness? That is the issue. So that accountability part need also to be very, very clear. So with those principles, I'm definitely sure that in your organization, despite the type of solution or despite the type of tool that you put for project manager, you are able to overcome those challenges. Thank you.
I would like to add on here that
we have quite a lot of questions.
The ethical side here
from the audience, but sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to add only the ethical side here of the implemented solution
Sure.
already, because we know already, and we talked about it, that the AI solution already will speed up our work. That's for sure. But we need to also take into consideration the ethical side. So we need to have more time of the approval process, for example, of keeping the data, of the privacy compliance, of the responsible data handling, of the inclusiveness decision making across diverse stakeholders. And this is very important to not slow down our project. It's just to riding into the right direction, so that not only the technical solution and not only the technical side is automated, but we need to we must lead with integrity, with empathy, and with accountability, as already said as well. Mitra, back to you.
Sure. Thank you. Yep. Thank you.
Mitra, are you there?
There, yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys so much.
Justin, are you able to
for
hear me?
for answering these questions.
Mitra, we are not able to hear you. Looks like you're playing guitar. Oh, okay. I think Mitra had some.
Yeah,
Mitra
I think I just got
some internet issue. So he if he's back, we will continue. Else we will. Mitra, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I think it was just for a moment. Probably it went down, but I'm back now. So yeah, I think.
Can you please take us through the closing statement?
We pretty much covered a lot of points, and
go ahead, please. Yeah.
I just wanted to all the members.
Mitra, there is no can't hear anything. He's on mute. I think we will continue, and if Mitra joins back, we'll ask him to summarize the event. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen, and let's go on to the next segment of the event. So today we have. You guys are able to hear me? Can somebody just say yes or no? Able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay. The thumbs up. I think that thumbs up as in yes. Okay. So today we have Rahul Raghuvanshi. Thank you. Rahul Raghuvanshi, and the quote he has suggested is AI plus project management is the future decoded. It's a global conversation where technology meets leadership. Visionary minds share insight shaped by experience, illuminating how AI is rewriting the playbook of project management. I read it again. It's a global conversation where technology meets leadership. Visionary minds share insights shaped by experience, illuminating how AI is rewriting the playbook of project management. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you for this great quote. On my screen I've shared the QR code for the for the feedback. If we can take a few seconds and share your feedback, we will be really happy to go through it and see how we can improve our events. I'll just hold on to this for a few seconds. The PDF codes for the event will be sent in an email after this event. Okay. Moving on to the next one, the one that I promised you, I would request almost everybody who's on call to scan this QR code and register for our next event, which is happening on 17th of October. The topic for this session is focusing on MVP and ongoing impacts. Focusing on MVPs and ongoing impacts. And we are planning to have panelists from Gujarat, Vietnam, Turkey, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Nigeria, and Southern Alberta. We have already started receiving panelist details, and this is going to be another great event. So request all to register for the event on this link. I will also try and share this link on the chat. And with this, we've wrapped our season 6, event 8. And heartfelt thanks to all the attendees who registered for this session and are attending the session now. And we thank you for giving your time and attention today. We would like to thank all our volunteers, those who are on the screen as well as those who are working in the background to keep the event up and going. We will be back again next month. Follow our social media handles for more. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you soon. Will a recording be available? Yes, a recording is already in place. We will share the recording, and the link for the recording I already posted a few pages above. It is there. It's available on our PMI Mumbai chapter website. Let me just check if I can post that link again. I just pasted the link for the next event. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice rest of the day and the weekend. Thank you all. Bye. Thank you, Wendy, and thank you, Tamirul. I think we had
Thank
some
you.
challenges with the internet. AI power and no
Yes.
internet, then no AI can do anything to anybody.
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you,
So that's going
everyone.
to
Thank you.
become
See you. Bye bye.
yeah,
Take
yeah.
See you.
care.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you, Wendy.
See you.
Thank you
Bye.
all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.